Hey y'all, how you doing? A little scruffy today. Got my beard on. So anyway, today is chapter 20. It's the summer of 1975, and things are getting a little rotten in Denmark. So as always, want to give a shout out to Jamal. Thanks so much, man, for everything you're doing, and I'm sure we'll talk soon. So okay, one thing that eventually did occur, and I figured out that keyboard Dennis was kind of an egomaniac, and so he was a great keyboardist, but like a lot of us artists, he was pretty insecure, and the thing about it that his girlfriend was a really nice woman, a little bit on the homely side, but a real sweetheart, and so I want to tell you a little story about Dennis and basically what happened with the band and everything. So some of the craziness started at one of our shows, and we were playing at the University of Missouri, just a huge crowd, about 10,000 people. The band did great, and I want to tell you that was one of the my career highs, to being involved in playing in front of that many people. And of course, what came with shows of that size were groupies. And I just want to say, back in those days, I fucking love groupies, man. They were great time. So after the show, we were loading out as usual, and there were some girls hanging out, backstage, and one of the girls, which was of course drunk, she staggering and everything, and she decided that she announced that she wanted the band, and she wanted to take all of our anatomies in her mouth. So a little crazy. And of course, Dennis's girlfriend, as I spoke about before, she was there, and of course, he wasn't feeling comfortable taking the opportunity for that to happen. And so, after that point, Dennis got a little nuts for some weird reason, and actually, he got pretty pissed off and jealous that the girls were, giving us more attention than him, all things considered. So thinking back, that's when things started to get a little weird with the band in general, and so one of the weird things that happened is that he just kind of shut down and wasn't as open as he was before at rehearsals and everything. So there was definitely a tension that was occurring and surfacing in the band. So one of the things that was going on, obviously, with Debbie, I had to get that part of my life straightened out, and so I had to go back to Florissant. And so I asked Dennis. That was another weird thing that happened. So I asked Dennis if I could, take a break, if there was a break in the schedule, a week or so, to go back down to Florissant to take care of, my business. And he wasn't really for that, but eventually I said I gotta go. And interesting enough, after many years of of running bands myself, I kind of understood why he was upset and didn't want to do it. So, but hey, I was 19 years old, so I didn't understand why he got upset. But anyway, I did it anyway, and so I took the trip back down to Florissant, and had a meeting with Debbie, and it really didn't turn out like I planned. Needless to say, like I hoped. At that point, Debbie was deciding that she was going to keep the baby, and of course, at that point, I had no idea what I was going to do with my life. So anyway, that's it. A little short one for you guys, and thanks so much again, as always, for viewing. And don't worry, next chapter I'll tell you what happened with Debbie. So anyway, take care. Have a wonderful weekend.